Hello students, welcome back to my channel Learning Medicals, and in this video I am going to explain how to measure BP using manual sphygmomanometer, a mercury type sphygmomanometer or blood pressure machine. So before seeing the live demo, first we will learn about the theoretical part. So what we measure in blood pressure machine is systolic and diastolic pressure, which is normally 120 by 80 in a normal adult. So what is this pressure? So you can see in a rough diagram I have drawn. You can see the brachial artery flowing through the arm, and which is divided into radial artery and ulnar artery after the antecubital fossa or cubital fossa. So we measure indirect blood pressure after applying pressure on brachial artery in arms and femoral arteries in thighs. Sometimes blood pressure is measured in femoral arteries. Generally, the common side is measuring the arm. Measuring the blood pressure is arm. In case of handicapped person, or in sometimes in case of pediatrics, we use cuff in thigh portion to measure the blood pressure using femoral artery. So we will learn about the common side, brachial artery. So you can see in the diagram brachial artery, how the brachial artery is divided into radial artery and ulnar artery, and how the pressure is measured. So when we apply pressure and the cuff is inflated, pressure is applied till generally the pressure is cuff is inflated till the level of 180 or pressure of 180, and till we apply the pressure or cuff is inflated, no sounds are audible above the 180. When we slowly release the air using the valve between 120 and 70, the sound is audible. In normal case of adult, when the BP is normal, sound is audible around the 120. So the first sound heard is called the systolic pressure, the higher one. So the first number is recorded, which is the force that the blood exerts on the artery walls as the heart contracts to pump the blood to the peripheral organs and tissue. So first pressure is noted, and when the sound disappears, this is called the lower pressure, and it is called the second number. It is also recorded. The diastolic pressure is the residual pressure exerted on the arteries as the heart relaxes between the beats. So now we have to remember the normal healthy adult is having the BP 120 by 80 mm of Sg. In females, generally blood pressure is lower, and generally 100 to 110 by 70, sometimes 80, 70 and 60 lower blood pressure or diastolic pressure is recorded. Normally is also called normal, but blood pressure below 80 50 at the level of 80 by 50 is considered low, and the upper level is 150 by 90 is borderline high. When patient, normal adult of normal weight, comes with the complaint of something like chest pain or breathlessness or something, we measure the blood pressure, and when the blood pressure is around the 150 by 90, this is called borderline high, and above the 150 or 90, mainly the above 160 by 100 is considered high. Sometimes in case of a patient with hypertension, patient having high blood pressure, a higher level is mentioned normal or considered normal, like 150 by 90, and in children it is lower than adult. Generally lower blood pressure is noted in children. So that's all about the systolic and diastolic pressure, and now we will see how this system works. When we apply cuff to the arm, the pressure is exerted, the brachial artery is compressed. As you can see, the blood flow is stopped, and when we slowly release, blood flow starts like this, and when air is completely released, the blood flows like this. So that is how the pressure is noted. So that's all about the systolic pressure, diastolic pressure, and the theoretical part. Now we will see the demo part. Okay students, let's see the demo of how to measure the blood pressure using the sphygmomanometer. First we will wrap the cup just like this, and the lower edge of the cup should be 1 inch above the cubital fossa. This is cubital fossa, as you can see, the arm, flexed arm, you can see the cubital fossa. So generally it is wrapped about 1 inch above the cubital fossa, and this cup should be of proper size. In case of obese patient, use the large adult size, and in case of pedia, you should use small size cuff. Now the cuff is wrapped neither too tight nor too loose. Then we will start inflating the cup. First you have to see the position of the cup. The arteries or tubes should be in front size or anterior size, just like this. And first you feel the pulse. You should feel the pulse of the brachial artery by using the fingers. Then we will start using the stethoscope, just like this. You should use the diaphragm side at the cubital fossa, just like this. Okay, let's start inflating. Inflating using the wall. First tight the screw and start inflating using the bulb. And you can see the mercury level is rising, and inflate till the level of 180 or 190. Then slowly release the air. Slowly release the air and hear carefully the sound, first sound heard. As you can see, the fluctuation began at the level above, slightly above the 110. This is the first point. We hear in stethoscope is the first sound, the systolic pressure, and when we release the air and the sound disappeared at the level of 70. So the first sound appeared at the level of 110 and the sound disappeared at the level of 70. So this is the blood pressure of your particular subject. Okay. So this is all about the measuring blood pressure using a sphygmomanometer. I hope you liked the video. If like, please subscribe and hit the like button. And if you haven't watched in the previous video about the sphygmomanometer, introduction of sphygmomanometer and the stethoscope, the parts of stethoscope, I would recommend to watch that video sure, and then watch this video.